It's prediction time. Now, I'm predicting the two brackets because I was a little late to the party, but I just want to make sure I get this prediction out. Okay, so we have the top 32. Finally, we're at the top 32. This is an interesting bracket. We have some really fan favorites. The fan favorites from the blue side we have Uppercut, Hijinks, Vito, Ribot, Black Dragon, Salamo, Mad Cat, and Two. I'm surprised and I'm glad that Salamo actually got a chance to get in the top 32. I'm actually glad he did because Salamo does only have like one loss against Witch Doctor, which is a not bad loss. It's a pretty good loss because it's the finaliest of 2019 and was the egg game bot. And we have the number 1 seed Hydra and Hypershock. I am really glad that Hypershock got top 32 because its losses are against Gruff, the bot that will burn you out, or Endgame. His name will explain it. His name will explain it all. End game. That's what you are after facing Endgame. It's game over. Anyway, well, I was basically, I think I'm about to do this anyway. It looks like, yeah, I'm gonna go with the blue side first, Uppercut and Hijinks. This, honestly, actually, there's one thing that I would say Hijinks has an advantage. If you remember 2019, Black Dragon's first debut against good old the Rumble with Kingpin, Daisy Cutter, and Uppercut, I think, for the matches. Uppercut got to our deep 6 and so on, but the problem was Uppercut didn't self-right. Now, Kingpin and Hijinks have similar weapons. Low cutters that are in a triangular position, where it will slash under your bot and just kind of cut through. Hijinks is showcased to be able to actually win a fight, which I'm surprised they actually won a fight. I was surprised they did because, if it's just Hijinks is, I'm trying to. It's the design looks like a bot where against Trump, I'm like, oh, they're gonna get their beep whooped. Then nope, never mind. They KO'd. They KO'd Trump. I'm like, well, surely Battlebots just gotten crazier because I'm like, okay, Trump's gonna win this thing. The design is a literal target in the middle to crack open the bot. I'm like, nope, never mind. I'm just probably bad at predictions because almost a lot of battles I'm so confident that the other bot's gonna win. The other bot's gonna win, like Extinguisher and Gruff. Somehow I'm like, I know Gruff was gonna win. No, I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. And that's the problem. Like, my predictions are very inaccurate most of the time, but I do make some right predictions. The predictions, I actually made a good prediction, or I wanted to win. Well, Scorpios and Tombstone, I was gonna predict Tombstone would win because I wanted Scorpios to win, but design choice, but never mind. Scorpios won, and I was really glad about that. But that was more of a biased one, so there are very few times I actually got an accurate prediction of what I thought that would perform, so I have to go by performance now. Now, I can't count out Hijinks yet because it's just the problem is where the weapon's located, the similarities to another bot that Uppercut lost to, Kingpin. The similarities are just kind of eerie. It's like, how? But it's like, well, they're both kind of fastish bots, and it just depends on who can get up first. I'm going to say the first hit's going to be a pretty big collision, so, yeah, it's an interesting thing. I would just say that it'd be interesting, but I don't know. That I was gonna say Uppercut's gonna win, but then you have to realize that Uppercut lost to Kingpin last season, and they're very similar designs in some ways. But unlike Hijinks, Kingpin had problems, and Hijinks is the upgraded version of is Kingpin's. Like, they used the idea of the weapon, but just made it better. That's basically hijinks. But I don't know. Uppercut's a dangerous bot. Would they actually survive the full 3 minutes against Hydro? And I'm going to say Hydro should not have got the number 1 seed. I don't care that it had wins against Witch Doctor. Huge. An Uppercut. The Witch Doctor win was a split decision. The huge win was controversial. And the Uppercut decision was a unanimous. Still, you couldn't get the KO. I don't care who your wins are against. You realize that they're all judges' decisions. At least the other number 1 seed Bite Force had only a judge's win. It had 3 consecutive kills. It had the 2 KO, 2 judges, and they couldn't KO. I mean, everyone says about how it's very hard to KO Witch Doctor. Bronco, do you remember that battle? Remember that? Yeah, remember that? This is not an impression, I'm talking in a very, tonish voice. Remember that battle? Where Witch Doctor literally got tossed out of the arena and showcased the most dominant mini-bot in the competition, Shaman? Yeah. After the best mini-bot after Shaman was Warstop. Then after that, I guess Kronos' mini-bot. It was funny as heck. Not annoying as heck, but still interesting. I don't think there's another real main mini-bot that was such a dominant mini-bot. I guess Mad Catters. I don't know. But still, I would definitely put out the fact that I don't know what the selection committee was thinking. Maybe the strength of wins. But then Uppercut has, let's think about other 3-0 bots. Mad Catter. 2 knockouts, a judge's decision. That's against Ribot. But has 2 knockouts against Malice and Fusion. They should have been a higher seat than given, because, really, they were given the 12th seat. They're 3-0 with 2 knockouts and a judge's decision. Let me quote that again. 2 knockouts and a judge's decision. Hydro has a controversial win, and a split in the judges. How is that the number 1 seat? Just tell me in the comments, how would he get the number 1 seat? Just tell me how exactly. It's like using common sense. It's like, how does he get it? Okay, yeah, but I'm just still like, how did he get it in beta? Okay, let's just say he has a controversial win, but 2 knockouts. Well, the knockout, yeah. Yeah, but then it's the other 3-0 bots. Let's just say, other 3-0 bots. I'm gonna make a separate video about how I really thought that the selection committee, I'm not sure what they were thinking when the rankings came out, but let's just go over and Beta and Ribot. I would say, I don't know. That's we're the top 32, I want Beta to win. Beta's hammer hurts like hell. It is a Hellraiser. It's he is the king of the hammers. Ribot, what can I say? How he got in the round of 32, I'm still kind of shocked. Both of his wins were its opponent was flipped over for one or had a technical difficulty. I'm still shocked that they got to the round of 32. Their loss was against Mad Catter, but they also had weak wins against Tracer and Axolotl. They were effective in their first season, because at least their wins were them being destructive against Endgame, Shark Brain. They were at least destructive, unlike 2020, where they're just, oh, this bot had a technical difficulty, this bot got flipped over and couldn't sell freight, and we were damaged like hell. Let's just say we fought Mad Cat, they did survive the full 3 minutes, basically, as Mad Catter's weapon stopped. Then they had the win against Axolotl, because Axolotl shut down with technical difficulties. And P1 did not make it to the round of 32. I'm going to make a video about this controversial round of 32. But still, good luck. I'm just going to say, you might want to get the Amphibian Doctor, because Beta's going to give a beating. Well, I have to say, if anyone has to face Beta, good luck defeating him. He's hard as hell. Black Dragon and Slammo. Black Dragon. just kind of let's think of this. Unlike Witch Doctor, Black Dragon is durable as frick knows what. Their weapon can take something. They survived a lot of big names for the full 40 minutes. And I still should have thought they should have won against Copperhead because they did inner damage to Copperhead where the part of that drive wasn't working. But still, that was a biased opinion. And okay, my bias is apparently what I say to the definition. It's like when I'm strong to my opinion. I use the word bias to say that I have biased opinions, like I'm by my opinion. That's just how I define the word biased. Not I'm against bi people. That's not how I define mine. No, I should have really reword that whenever I say that. I should really put that in the video saying biased means I'm by my opinions, which are weird opinions. But I should not make my videos about my opinions because that will give me more hate than Logan Paul. Like, I'm pretty sure I'll just probably say get the frick out of this platform. My opinions are very outrageous. But still, Black Dragon's gonna win. I mean, just tell me how Slamo's gonna win? Black Dragon is showcased to be durable, very hard to KO. It's never been KO before. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I had to knock on wood there. And Slammo, well, they're a lifter, but you're facing one of the top 3 bots in the competition. You're facing one of the top 3 drivers. I need to the top 3 drivers. Like, above the driver of Black Dragon, you have Whiplash, Matt Basket's Whiplash, and then you also have, and also Zach Lytle's, because Scorpios is just a better, in my opinion, I thought that get Scorpios and Sawblaze, that'd be a good battle, because I would say Scorpios is, I'm gonna say this, the better driver, because they pull circles around Tombstone. That's kind of how they went against Tombstone. Sawblaze has, I don't know, but still, that's my opinion. If you'd please do not do not say, oh, well, his opinion's BS, because please do not say that, because my opinion's my opinion. I have rights to my opinion. But still, Black Cat and Tombstone. I'm gonna hope the god the arena floor light works a damn. Because this is some of the most dominant. Here's a dominant spinner, and I love Tombstone this season. Why? He's 1-2. I love that he's barely winning. I love that. Because I don't like Tombstone. Like, I do not like Tombstone for so many reasons. Oh, so many reasons. He's just cocky. Look at the driver. He's just so cocky and annoying. That's like, most top 8 bots are kind of cocky, but Tombstone defines it, and he's still being cocky when he's 1-2. How we got in around the 32, I still don't know. Well, his losses are against spots like, let's just say, Scorpios and Endgame, so that would probably be reasoning, but still, this is gonna be a little interesting. But hey, Matt Catter is underrated. He should have been the really top notch. 2 knockout judges decision. I'm not sure how he'd knock out top 5 position. I would give him like the 7th seat. But still, I really do think that Matt Catter is looking at the upper dog compared to Tombstone. The thing is, Tombstone, well, I mean, if Matt Catter can keep their vertical spinner at the bar of Tombstone, it can probably do something to them. And they're more durable than Endgame, because Endgame has some problems with the durability, but still, I would say that would be interesting. Hydro and Hypershock. Now, here's the thing. I want Hypershock to win because I love the fact that they somehow got in, but then you have to realize, wait, how was he supposed to win again? Because there was a basement battle of those 2 fighting, and Hydro legit flipped him out of the arena. Yeah, it's just, Hydro's the hard to beat bot. It's like, here's the heads up, if in the future, if there's 2021, someone face Hydro, how about this? Don't put a wedge on the bot. You're not gonna get under Hydro. They're the low wedge. They're about like the ground scrapers. It's that low. Just don't do a wedge. Don't do a wedge, and then you'll be able to hit the wedge parts. The flaked wedge parts and get like that. So, Just no, I mean, like, Hypershock should just not have a wedge in this battle because there's, like, no hope if he does. Because a wedge, you don't want to have against these low bots because that's just going to interfere. Like, Breaker Box just should not have a wedge. Just go, like, the wedgeless configuration where the vertical spinner's and the wedgeless. Because then you can, like, kind of actually hit the sides where it can do damage. Because if you hit the sides enough on Hydro, they will break. The armor's weak. Now, Uppercut barely hit it. Any bot barely hit it. And when Witch Archer hit it, it did real damage to Hydro. So yeah. Malice and Gigabyte. God, that will be fun as hell. This will be fun as hell. Oh, I love this matchup. We have the bot that has a controversial win, but a hell of a beginning. I'm like, whoa, that was a good beginning. You caught Axe backwards on fire. I love that beginning of Malice. Like, okay, you it's interesting. And Gigabyte didn't have a good beginning, but then had a comeback. One hell of a one after legitimately punching Extinguisher in the face. And Claw Viper. Yeah, I really thought that was a good. This will be a good matchup. But that'll be interesting. I just want to see this battle so much for the collisions. There'll be a heck of a. I'm pretty sure the arena lights better work. I'm pretty sure these are the matches like make sure that bulletproof glass actually is put in right. Because these spinners are the reason that might not work. Just if Malice goes with the heavy bar, make sure to really test out that bulletproof glass, because if you don't, you'll be having one hell of a time of just casualties. No, she's joking. There'll be no casualties, hopefully. No one died in Battlebots. Sorry. No, there's just too much safety, but still. There'll be some airbornes. Airborne. There'll be airbornes in this thing. They will go airborne. This will be a opposite end reaction is gonna really define this battle as collision after hit after hit. So yeah, that'll be fun. Whiplash and huge. Okay, so what my opinion is, the one way you can defeat huge is like what Hydro did. You can do it a little better, but not as unorthodox. You just do it I'm pretty sure if like Kraken just don't face the bar, just kind of keep on the wheels a bit, crack on the wheels and send him around the arena over and over again. Just don't let him face your bar. Just kind of keep his bot on the side, like let him go, kind of put circles around him. Kraken should have done that. But still, Whiplash, they might just run the lifter because that did work against Valkyrie, and a bot like Huge, they might have to do the same thing because they can get him caught in the screws like Mammoth did, which would be good as heck. They did win against Huge in a split decision, so this will be a battle that will. But thankfully, I'm pretty sure that both of these bots, like the weapons are destructive but don't cause a opposite reaction. They're those weapons, so and being Valkyrie and Sub-Zero. I am so glad Sub-Zero got the top 32. I was happy as hell. That I'm just like, yes. Because I'm like, yeah! Valkyrie. I'm pretty sure I knew she was going to be in the top 32. I kind of knew she wasn't going to be in it. I kind of knew that from the beginning because she went 2-0 with 2 KO wins. With a KO and a judge's decision. It's one of the best fights of the competition. Kind of knew. There wasn't even I know she was going to be in the round of 32. I mean, I'm just using common sense. So up here, I'm like, hoping all day long. But will it happen? Really. I'm like, yes, here's Ennis. I want Sub-Zero to win because, but at the same time, Valkyrie has a lot of advantages. The only way I can see Sub-Zero winning if they can get the bot on their unsteady position, where it's they can flip over Valkyrie and keep her unsteady, and do a quantum and send her in the screws. Do a quantum. Yeah, I'm gonna call it that. And wow, this was a pretty good fight card. Honestly, this will be fun. This will be a fun season. This will be a real fun season. This is my prediction for this half of the fight card. See you tomorrow during the fights. Well, while I upload them on my channel. Goodbye.